Hello viewers, I'm Kausalya. Today we are going to solve subdivision 3 and 4 in problem 1 under exercise 4.2. Here the problem 3 is root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Here we have to find the roots of the given quadratic equation. So here what is the base thing? You have to select two numbers in such a way that when you add or subtract the two numbers you should get this as the answer, that is plus 7 as answer, and when you multiply then you should get this number as answer, that is 5 into root 2 into root 2. So 5 into root 2 into root 2 is nothing but root 2 into root 2 gives you 2, so 5 2s are 10, and here the sum should be plus 7. So we are going to find the factors of 10. So here 1 into 10 is 10, but when you add it gives you answer as 11. When you add or subtract here the answer is 11, but we need 7 here. Therefore we are going to the second option. 2 into 5 is 10 and again 2 plus 5 is 7. So here we are selecting 2 and 5. So we are writing the first term and the last term as such, and here we are just splitting the middle term. So here the thing is, we have selected 2 and 5 as the numbers. So here we are writing it as 2x plus 5x. And the first and last term, they remain the same. Now when you look at these two terms, we are going to take the common term outside. Here you see root 2x square can be written as root 2 into x. And similarly, this 2x can be written as root 2 into x. Now when you look at these two terms, you can take root 2x commonly outside. So when you take this root 2x outside, the remaining terms are x plus root 2. Plus, and again in these two terms, you can take 5 outside. So when you take 5, then the remaining terms are x plus root 2. And now the next thing is, you see here these two terms are common. So when you take these two terms outside, the remaining things will be root x plus 5. Okay, x plus root 2, and here this term root x plus 5. So now we are going to equate these terms individually to 0. So root x plus 5 is equal to 0, and here x plus root 2 is equal to 0. So here the value of x is minus 5 by root 2, and here it is minus root 2. So the roots of the equation are minus 5 by 2 and minus root 2. If you want to check, you can substitute these values in the place of x, and you can verify whether the equation is equal to 0. It should be equal to 0 if your answer is correct. Now, the same thing I had solved in a second way. Not in a second way, the method and procedure are same. Just I have rearranged, okay. Just I have swapped these two numbers. So here you see root 2x square. Just I had written 5x first and 2x next. So root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So when you look at these two terms, x is common. So when you take x outside, the remaining terms are here root 2x plus 5. And here in this case, you see here I have a root 2 and here I have a 2. So I can take root 2 outside. So when I take root 2 outside, that is 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2x. So now root 2 is taken outside. So the remaining term is root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So again when you take this root 2x plus 5 out common as common, then the remaining terms are x plus root 2. So again here we are ending up with the same answer. So you can solve by any way. Right. Now we are going to see the last option, subdivision. Our fourth subdivision, 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So here we are having a number in the form of fraction. So it is always mandatory to take LCM so that it will be very easy for you to proceed. So here when you take LCM, you see 2 into 8, 16, and 1 into 8, 8. So 16x square minus 8x plus 1, the whole divided by 8 is equal to 0. So now when you move this 8 to the right hand side, 0 into 8 is 0. So we are having this term 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. So here again when you add two number, you should get minus 8 as answer. Okay, this is the value of sum. And the product is 16 into 1 is plus 16. You should get plus 16 when you multiply the numbers, and you should get minus 8 when you add. So here we are going to find the factors. So 16 can be written as 1 into 16, but you need the difference as minus 8. So this doesn't suit you. Now the next thing is 2 8s are 16, and again when you find the difference, you see 8 minus 2 gives you 6 and 8 plus 2 gives you 10. No, this is also not possible. So 16 is not divisible by 3, so we are going to 4. So here 4 4s are 16, and here 4 plus 4 gives you 8. But what we actually need, we need a minus 8. Therefore, minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 gives you plus 16, and minus 4 gives minus 8. Therefore, now we are going to split this minus 8x as minus 4x and minus 4x. So the first and last term, they remain the same. Now, when you look at these two terms, you can take this 4x commonly outside. So, when you take this 4x outside, the remaining terms are 4x minus 1. And here, you see again, I need this same term here. So, 4x minus 1. So, this is possible only when you take this minus 1 outside. So, when you take minus outside, then this minus 4x becomes plus, and this plus 1 becomes minus. So, now in this expression, when you take this term commonly outside, 4x minus 1, so the remaining term is again another 4x minus 1. Even if you have the same term, it is okay. Now, we are going to equate this term to 0. So, 4x minus 1 equal to 0, therefore, x is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, when you move this minus 1 to the right hand side, it becomes plus 1. 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So, 4x is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to, here it is in multiplication. So, when you move to the right hand side, it occupies the denominator part. So, x equal to 1 by 4. So, here the roots of this given equation are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Even if you have the same roots, it is okay. Okay, they are known as identical roots. So, if you want to check, just as usual, you can substitute this value in the given equation. Okay, we have taken LCM and we have done this and that, right? So, you can just check by substituting the values in this equation. So, let me show you. So, here the given equation is, it is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So, here the value of root is 1 by 4. So, 2 into 1 by 4 whole square minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. So, here 2 into 1 by 4 4s are 16. So, minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So, here what happens? Here it is 1 by 8. Okay, 1 by 8 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So, when you add 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, it becomes 2 by 8 and minus 1 by 4 equal to 0. So, what is 2 by 8? 2 by 8 is nothing but 1 by 4, right? When you cancel by 2. So, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 0. So, that's all. If you want, you can have a check. But when you substitute the value of roots, this equation should always tally. Okay, the value should be equal to 0. Or if it is not, then your answer is wrong. So, that's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.